Hello world and welcome back. I am Karhu, the Great Bear of the North, and this is Terra Invicta. I recently realized that the aliens do not come in peace. There are warships. We need to scramble to build some projects. Some liquid hydrogen containment. I would like to start building some of these ships soon, but we don't have any halves. We don't have any of these. So I don't know how this works, but we will attempt to figure it out. Thankfully, we are developing
Recon
influence in the
complete.
States, so we'll receive a small bonus for his knowledge and research going forward. Thank you, Arthur Tifo, who has investigated the abductions in Moscow. We've completed the investigate alien abduction objective. Our counselor has investigated some of these reported abductions, interviewing residents and local authorities. The local government continues to deny that anything has happened, and in fact, has done its best to actively hinder us. Though we have no proof as yet, we suspect that other organizations are pulling strings to block our investigation. Despite the obstacles, our counselor has confirmed that a small but statistically significant number of people and animals have gone missing in the area since the alien crash landing. This is disturbing news. Many among our faction had clung to the hope that despite their secrecy, the intentions of the aliens towards our species might be benevolent, or at least neutral. These apparent abductions have little chance of that. But what is their purpose? Interesting. We can now research the Alien Methods project when it becomes available. For now, all we have to go on is the abductions themselves. Our analysts have proposed a more detailed study of the abduction data in the hope of discovering some patterns or avenues of research. So we will do that when it becomes available. Is it available? Interplanetary warships.
Recon complete.
We do have more UFO site in China. Interplanetary warships. I don't know what any of this does. So, we're just going to continue doing with the alien origin, and then we'll try to figure it out later on. New project available. Fulfills the objective of research alien methods. We're now able to undertake the Alien Methods project. Allows factions to detect alien contacts with humans. Okay, so maybe alien methods. Let's do this first, because again, this is a task, and it can be done in less than a month.
We failed to take control.
That's okay. Repeat the mission. That's fine. And we do have one more. We do have one more person. We have research to require Omicron extraction for one of our counselors.
Standing by for orders.
So what Lalasa can do, she can defend interests, she can do a coup d'etat, she can do a purge, take a control point from an enemy faction. Okay, let's try to take Benelux. Let's purge. Oh, it's going to be only a 21% chance? And what affects this? Mission difficulty, council administration, size of national economy, difference in ideology. So what if we were to do, that'd be 0% success. What about here, 1%? It's actually going to be highest there. Actually, no, it'll be easiest in the Northern Balkans. So let's, if we spend influence, we get 2/3 of that. Maybe we do that. We start to go from them. What else can we do? We can survey the location, sabotage facilities, we can increase unrest, we can protect a target. No, you know what? Let's coup d'etat. Overthrow a government and reset its control points. We can overthrow a government. No, you know what? No. Let's just try to purge. Let's try to purge. Let's start taking over. Yeah, let's go for Benelux. No, that seems silly. Let's try to purge the Northern Balkan states.
Targeting the opposition.
At your service.
Cool, which also gives us that mission done. So Matt Price, what do I want you to do? Advise, inspire, You know what? Let's inspire our new person. 50%? No. 70%. There we go.
I'll speak with them.
Arthur Tifo, you were
Orders.
in there. Instead, let us try to get... Let's try to control Italy. Yeah, we've got a good chance of taking Italy. 82% is pretty good.
We'll be running this place in no time.
Ready for orders.
That's good.
Acknowledged.
Goyong-cheng, let's again try to control the United States. 3% chance. Only a 21% chance. So maybe instead we inspire... Yeah, let's inspire Lhasa. Lhasa.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
There we go. Let us continue this. Again,
Their
I don't know.
loyalty remains
Inspire mission?
questionable.
Dang it. By 3%.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
At least the loyalty went up with that one. That's good. We're going to take Italy, the United States, and try to purge from the Northern Balkans. Because again, I want to focus on Europe. New project available, molybdenum pipe radiator. Don't know what that means. I mean, I know what molybdenum is. I know what a pipe radiator is. Space dock? Okay. I assume this... We'll figure this out once we get there. Although, the Humanity First is really growing in the U.S. They are really growing in the U.S. We need to counter that. I think...
We're taking over.
Good. We have Italy. Let us repeat that mission.
The opposition remains in power.
Dang. Dang! It's not what I wanted to hear. But
We were
It's
unable to establish
what it
control.
is. That's also not what I wanted to hear. Because I want the US's military. I want the US's military. So, public events in the United States the States has dropped suddenly. Yeah, we need to do a rally campaign.
Ready for
So, Do
orders.
Yu Young, who is our... Basically, he's our mouthpiece in the States. Let's
Making
get
our
him
case.
to do
Standing
that.
by.
Let us... Let's again try to purge this. Why not? I want to see what
Terminating the
happens.
opposition.
At your service.
And you, Ghoul,
Where
are also
to?
going to go to the United States.
Where do you need me?
Ghoul, let's do a public campaign in the U.S. Yes. Let's throw a little bit more money at that. And Matt Price, again, a public campaign in the United States. Let's really swing this back
Telling
in our
our
favor.
story.
I think this is good. Again, how's our science? We're going to have this alien methods completed fairly soon. Actually, high energy lasers is going to be done fairly soon as well. This is good. I mean, I think. Oh yeah, we need to confirm the assignments. I think this is good. I think we're doing well. I don't really know. I mean, look at all this money we have. We have plenty of money. We have plenty of science. We have control of 4 space stations. And we are getting quite a bit of influence. 6.24 a day. Which means we can definitely take over more of Italy and the United States and not really worry about the daily upkeep.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Good. Good. I like that.
We hold no sway in their minds.
What just happened? What just happened? What just happened in Ukraine? Agents of Humanity First engineered a coup d'etat in Ukraine. Well then. I hope you can fight Russia by yourself. Humanity First. Lithium sulfur battery. Okay.
We've moved the needle.
Good. Popular support in the United States is growing. That is great. We have completed the Alien Methods project, having uncovered evidence of multiple livestock abductions. It seems sometime before the first correlated human disappearance. It would seem that the aliens have been observing us long enough to understand Earth's biological and social hierarchies. In short, They have steadily worked their way up the food chain. By analyzing patterns, the species, locations, the frequency, the subtlety or lack thereof, the proximity to settlements of recent disappearances, we can now paint a clear picture of their methodology. Allows faction to detect alien contacts with humans. Okay. I think this is good. We know their ways. We've researched the alien methods objective. The earliest disappearances were limited to lower-order mammals, unremarkable if not for their frequency. The first confirmed human abductions occurred within 14 days of the crash. Since then, they have steadily grown in number. The initial victims were primarily from rural areas and appeared to have been selected semi-randomly, with little in common but for their location. The second wave of disappearances, however, contained a disproportionate number of individuals of high socioeconomic status, police chiefs, wealthy business owners, local legislators, etc. The pattern suggests the alien arrived on Earth with a plan in mind for establishing influence, and that it proceeded to adapt its tactics first to our local ecology, and then to our social structure. That indicates there's no hope that our visitors' intentions are peaceful. From now on, we must act on the assumption that we are at war. As news of these abductions continues to spread, others are likely to draw the same conclusion. We can now investigate returned abductees, perform surveil location missions in areas with a suspected alien presence, send counselors on investigate alien activity missions when you discover evidence of alien influence on the population or leaders. Okay, so let's start with interplanetary warships. I don't know why, but it seems like a place to go. If we're going to build interplanetary warships, we should probably research that first. Right? Right? Right. Right. Let's do this. We're just going to slowly try to take things away from humanity first.
Our supporters are in place.
We have 2 of 4 control points there. We're going to repeat that mission. Because I think humanity first, their identity is kind of similar to ours. We want to
Our
resist.
associates were unable to take control.
We want to resist. They want to eradicate. So I think I think our ideologies are actually kind of similar in the weird way. We don't want to just roll over. We don't want to try to work in peace. An undefended enemy control point in Iran is vulnerable to a purge mission.
Ready to go.
Well, control the nation. 50%? Yes.
Taking control.
Your orders?
Arthur Tifo.
Ready.
Again, 84% chance. That should be
Bringing them to our
fine.
side.
Guoshizheng, control
Ready to go.
nation. Let's again go with only 50%. Let's let's increase our percentage. Because right now we're at 49%. Let's increase that.
Making our
Let's
case.
then Matt Price, you're gonna try to control the nation. Only 30%? Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
We'll make our appeal.
Where do you need me?
Oh, you are now going to try to purge in Italy. Yes. And I'm going to spend 32
We are
to try to get
taking
Italy.
power.
If both Lalasa and Arthur are successful, we will have all of Italy. And I want to see if anybody... Well, 17 is pretty good. Gain trait affluent. Monthly income 1. Don't really need that. Although if we do start to have some of these... Let's see what we can get in terms of some offices. We can get MI6 for 250. Ooh. Oh, but we can't get any of these. Third U.S. Special Forces Group. Can assume must have these traits. Government. Faction must have a control point in the United States of America or a counselor from there. We do have one from there. We have 2, Beijing, we have Mumbai, we have Montreal. Okay, so Omicron extraction. You can get +6 economy, +5 spoils, and monthly income is +56. And space mining output bonus. Good. Let's purchase that organization. And the Foundation Hyde and Hilda. Headquartered in the Lyon region, gives advised, stabilized nation and control nation, monthly income +5 and +5 influence, +2 persuasion, +1 investigation. So it's only Arthur Tifo or Lalasa Idrani. Let's go with Lalasa. And can we get anything else? No, nothing else shows up as possible. So, that's fine. Although, if so, we can get somebody at the government augmentation, gain trait government, it's 20 XP. Let's do that. Let's try to get some government. Let's try to get some government counselors. Let's do that. Good. We are going to be the government. We are the government. I like the ring of that. We are the government. That's probably going to be the title for this one. We are the government. The Pluto Papers. What are the Pluto Papers? Our counselor, Arthur Tifo, has been named in a recent leak of confidential financial documents. The documents, which number in the tens of millions, purport to expose fraudulent, corrupt, and generally illegal financial behavior by major corporations and government officials worldwide. This has caused a great deal of embarrassment to many important individuals, not least Arthur Tifo, who was greatly surprised to be included in the papers. This isn't a good look for our faction. Order Arthur Tifo out of the public eye until the heat cools down. Use our influence to try and bury the story. Money and influence. Triggers the following effects are great. Polity suggests that Tifo could contribute more to our cause. That will drop his loyalty by 4. No. Use our influence to try and bury the story. Let's try and bury the story. Let's see what happens. And our counselor Darren Duyang Young has also been named. Let's use our influence to bury that story. Oh my goodness, they've all been. By trying to bury Arthur Tifo's involvement, we've only made the world media even more interested in critical of our activities as a whole. Although, Duyang Young is good, and she is, and Lalasa is very appreciative. Okay, so one person is unfortunately not doing too well, and he is also trying to get Italy on our side. That's okay. There is an activist. Maybe we could start to get her on our side.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Good. Public sentiment in the United States is going up.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Leading Sunday schoolers.
Scientists around the world have gained a full understanding of high-energy lasers. Pew, 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 pew! So we've contributed the most to the effort, and will select a new direction for global research. Let's get... Arrival domestics politics? Nations seek new ways to manage restive populations in light of the discovery of intelligent alien life. Let's go with deep space propulsion concepts. Why not? I'm literally picking these at random. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. The armies of Russia conquered Ukraine, but it may rise again. And the servants have it. Maybe I need to start infiltrating Russia and then releasing
People
countries.
will come to our side.
We are the government. One day. Actually, let's see. What do we need? We needed 20. You know, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. But once we get that, we'll be fine. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Okay. Let's do this. Okay.
We've got our people in place.
We have 3 of 4 control points in Italy. All we need is Lhasa to take the last one.
We've gained significant support.
We have 2 out of 6 in the United States.
We've removed some threats.
We now have Italy. This is good. We just took Italy and we took another point in the United States. This is lovely. This is really good. This is really good. 1st Armored Division is now under control of the Resistance. Wait, what was that? What did I just see? What did I... Israel and the United Kingdom are now allies? Yes. What did I miss? Yeah, I wish those pop-ups stayed longer. I really wish they did. But we need people in the government. No, we don't have access to any of those because nobody has high enough. I'm just cycling through. No, we don't have any available organizations. So, let's go into the United States. That's going to be 25%.
Standing by for orders.
Standing by for orders.
Doyoung is 25%.
I'm here.
Guoshu is 12%.
Ready for
Matt
my mission.
Price is 7%. So
What's the
Doyoung,
up?
let's again see if we can't get
Bringing them to our
the
side.
United States. That should be pretty
Ready
good.
for orders.
Lhasa. Now, we do have an activist. Let's see if we can't get her. Assassinate an identified enemy counselor. Detain an enemy counselor for interrogation. Success will also disrupt any missions the enemy counselor is on. Surveil location. Sabotage facilities. Stabilize nation. We could do that. But I want to do something about her. How... Let's detain her. Let's go for it. Let's use 8 no, we don't have that much ops.
We'll bring them in.
We just
What's
don't
the
have enough ops.
Your orders?
In the United States, again, let's continue to get our public campaign out there. We have plenty of money.
Work in the public.
Arthur Tifo.
Standing by.
Sabotage project. Let's contact Shira. Let's facilitate a
Initiating
diplomatic
contact.
exchange. Good.
Ready.
And Matt Price. Let's also try to contact Alex Essenmacher.
Initiating contact.
I don't know what those do. I really don't know what those do. I really don't know, but we do have 3 militaries. 3 military units under our control. And that's good. That's good. I think... Yeah, that's good, right?
Establishing contact.
Your heart is in the right place, but your methods are insufficient to meet the threat.
Okay, trade negotiations have been initiated with humanity first. So... They've got the good ops. We appear to be doing better than them on most other places. In terms of HABs and projects, they don't have any either. So let's see if we can get the Arcana +3 administration. Ooh. No, we're just going to leave the negotiations. That's fine. Because I don't think we want to trade anything with them right now. Because they don't have anything that we need. We can just take it from them.
Establishing contact.
Okay, so
Your
that's...
heart is in the right place, but your methods
Yeah.
are insufficient to meet the
Okay,
threat.
so now we know what that does. Now we know what that does. We've completed the Interplanetary Warships Project. Fulfills objective of research the Interplanetary Warships Project. And we get a whole bunch of different things that we can start to build. Operations research. How do we actually build them? How do we actually build space shuttles? A basic assembly platform for interplanetary spacecraft. Also functions as a supply depot and launches probes. Okay, let's start this. Let's start with that. Space dock. Maybe with that we can start to do things. Design ship class. Okay. This is kind of cool. Ship designer. This screen is where you create your ship designs. First, select a hull from this list. We can do an escort. We can do a corvette. This determines the layout of the ship and how many weapons and modules you can add. Nose weapons. Selected module data. Hull weapons. Utility modules. We'll figure this out. Actually, wait. What are radiators? Radiators are required to maintain a functional temperature within the ship. Batteries store energy. Power plant. Drive is for moving, and armor is going to be good. Ship data, that's everything we've got. Ship mass. Higher mass means decreases delta V in turn rate, cruise acceleration, combat acceleration, and then delta V. Measured in kilometers, kps, that's kilometers per second. Turn rate, heat sink capacity. You know what? There's a lot of stuff that we can do here. And this is going to be... Space superiority. Preferred combat engagement. You know, well, I don't even know. Let's do an interceptor. Let's first try to figure out, make sure to keep these guys away from us, right? So nose weapons. Let's get a 10-inch cannon in the nose. That's literally all we've got. Hull weapons. Let's get crate missile bay, 6-inch cannon. Let's get missiles. Let's go with missiles. Utility modules. We've got a water heat sink or a heavy water heat sink. I don't know. Let's get heavy water. And in terms of radiators, let's get aluminum fins or titanium. 400 tons per gigawatt waste heat. 182 tons per gigawatt waste heat. Slender titanium arrays operate at higher temperatures than aluminum for efficient disposal of waste heat. Internal ship heat is circulated in working fluids and rejected into space by very large retractable aluminum panels. Okay, let's do that. Batteries. We only have a lithium-ion battery. Okay. Power unit is going to be a fuel cell. There we go. The drive is going to be neutron liquid rocket. Okay. Required power 0 megawatts, 0 megawatts. None of these require power. Mass. Let's go with something big. The Apex solid rocket. Powerful but inefficient rocket that mixes polybutadiene acrylonitrile with an ammonium perchlorate oxidizer to produce thrust. Okay, so that may be big but inefficient. So let's go with the next biggest. Mixing refined kerosene and liquid oxygen is ideal for reaching Earth orbit. Cruise delta V? Nope. It has 0 cruise delta V. How do we... Ship performance data 23, 23, 25, 21. Okay, so let's go with this one. Propellant tanks. And it appears that... Oh, what is this? What is this number? The number of cruise acceleration things? I don't know. And armor is... Let's go with steel, titanium, silicon carbide, or boron. Boron carbide, silicon, and titanium. Now, I'm going to save the Nakula design. The ship lacks sufficient delta V for almost any transfer and may only be useful to defend a space station. Try to add more propellant to reduce mass or use a drive with a higher exhaust velocity to increase the ship's range. Well, that's all I've got. That's the only drive I've got. I don't... Propellant tanks, yeah, this is just too heavy. Okay, I just think things are just too big. So let's go with auto design. What does it create for us? Oh, it was the heavy water. That was... Okay, well this is silicon carbide. Let's do 1 silicon carbide. Let's get 1 of each and then 1 of these. Let's do this. Let's get... Okay, this 641 propellant tanks. Okay, that's also why it didn't really help. Okay. So, no, this is going to be an interceptor. Because that's why. So, this is the Atalanta. Then choose example transfer. Okay, this is a little bit complicated. I'm not gonna lie. The origin is going to be Earth. I don't know. The origin around Earth is going to be. I wanted to see. I don't know. I don't even know what. I don't know how this works. I don't know. The destination is going to be medium Earth orbit. The origin is going to be. No, we're going to put you. The destination is going to be in Earth Luna Lagrange 1. And the origin is going to be Earth, Earth. Earth, Earth. No. The origin is going to be the International Space Station. Okay, you know what? I don't know what any of that means. I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna figure that out. Because I'm extremely confused. Extremely confused right now. Germany has joined the list of space frag nations by launching a small satellite to orbit. Factions may begin building boost and mission control there. Okay. Good thing I have Germany. We are researching space dock and all of these things. Xenoforms detected in Rostov-on-Don region. We've detected what appear to be alien microbes and plants in the Rostov-on-Don region of Russia. They are thriving and threaten to displace the native biota, which strangely does not seem to be resisting their advances to the degree we would expect. A direct application of force, either via a counselor mission or an army operation, should be able to reduce or even eliminate its spread. We will begin preparations for a research project to better understand this phenomenon. And there's so many things that only have notice in the left. And I don't know if you can toggle what you get notice of, but that would be really lovely if we could figure that out. But, yeah, because going through all of that, especially for like stuff that you've already done that already has a pop-up, that would be annoying. Just have to sort through everything. Space dock, yeah, we're working on space docks. But
They slipped away.
that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Because Clothing Zheng is almost a member of the government now. It's almost a member of the government. But that's okay. We will get there. We will get there.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
The resistance in the United States is extremely popular. Strange behavior. We have new reports of returned abductees in the Moscow region of Russia. The relatives say they are behaving strangely and saying the aliens are peaceful and here to help humanity. Okay. Continue. So, that's those. We're receiving reports of alien activity. That's good. What is this? Alien fleet ended at Alien Surface Base Alpha. Jeez. One of our counselors was detected. We have public... Yeah, and we did not detain one of our buddies. Okay. Well, it's a Russian Navy. So maybe our Europe should start building armies. Maybe we should start doing that.
Our supporters are in place.
We do have 3 to 6 in the United States, though. I do like that. Your project available military science lab, that's okay. That is good. That is good. But this
With
episode
each
is also
passing day,
wrapping up.
humanity shatters the boundaries of the possible. It is our certain destiny to move mountains at the touch of a button. We need only the will to do so. And your generous investment, of course. Chairman Soren van Wyk, opening remarks during Western Armory's annual earnings call.
To meet the alien arrival in kind, we will require a paradigm shift in our own technology. We must reach the stars, both so that they can become a staging ground for the advancement and defense of humanity, and so that we can tap their remarkable resources for ourselves. In addition, to counter the advanced weapons our rivals might wield against us, we will require bleeding-edge armaments of our own. Take me there. Let's... Advanced chemical rocketry. Begin. Because again, I don't really know. I don't really know which of these are good and which are not. What I do know is, come on. Yes. Gongsheng is now a member of the government. Fantastic. Which means he now has... What? Why can't we get Secret Service? I mean, it should unlock, right? Oh, our capacity is only 1? Dang. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We will get there. But the point is, we are the government now. We are the government. And further efforts from your government to protect you will occur in the next episode. I'm Carter, the Great Bear of the North. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please like, please subscribe, please comment. But most importantly, and I do mean this, have a fantastic day. And I'll see you all next time in Terra Invicta. Bye, everybody.